Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this week's yoga class, session 7, week 7, from leading my massage oasis and staying home during this COVID crisis. So what I'm going to do now is light a candle for us all. I'm thinking lighting a candle for patience at this time of staying home, being in social isolation, just really remembering our own lives and the gratitude for our lives, that we can stay home and can take care of ourselves as best as we can. I hope you are all doing well, and if not, that you're reaching out, finding the support that you do need at this time, knowing that you can call me, we can set up a virtual session, or you can just email me and let me know how you're doing. So today's class, we're going to start by just being in seated pose like I am, with my legs crossed, tall spine. And what I'd like to do is just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths in and out, and just feeling really grounded, connected to your breath, connected to the earth below, feeling that presence inside yourself, in your body. Just breathing slow and deep within, to that place of stillness inside, that place of presence that you always have if you search deep within you. Just noticing what you're sensing in your body, in your breath. Just keep breathing into that, into the stillness, to listening within and without to what is needed right now for yourself and the planet. So this week we are going to do forward bends. Again, we're following along with Bobby Connell's Yoga for Breast Care book. And this part of the practice, I'll just be turning to the side here to talk about yoga forward bends. They are very calming and cooling. They bring relief from anxiety, and they help to unwind your body and your mind. They also bring us inward and find nourishment, so we can find nourishment within ourselves and to that inner peace and contentment that is always there. So we'll start with child's pose, which is a common pose a lot of you may know already. This pose is done by just going onto your knees. So coming onto your knees if you can. You can come just straight up and then all the way back down onto your knees. Now if you can't do that, you can put a blanket under your knees like that, just to give you some more support. Or you could put a bolster, if you have a bolster or a pillow, put that under your knees. You can also do that by, if you need support into the front, because what we're going to do is like forward bend at the waist and reaching out with our hands out forward and placing our top of our forehead onto the bolster. So you can put the bolster out there, or if you can bring your head all the way down to the mat. So you're just bringing your head forward, and I'll maybe just slide back so you can see me right here, like that. head going down, forehead all the way down. You can have your hands out in front of you, or you can just live. If you can bring your head all the way down to the mat, then do so. And bring your hands behind you, palms up. So whatever is easiest. Just breathe here for 10 breaths. And coming out of that, just coming all the way up. And then you can take that blanket out if you've had that in between your knees. And this one we're going to do is head to the knee. And this pose promotes circulation through lymph nodes in the groin. It improves internal organ functions and aids digestion. And it also stretches your spine, your hamstrings, and mobilizes the shoulders. Can calm the mind. So again, you're seated, this time with your legs straight out in front of you. So bring both legs straight out in front of you. And what you're going to do is you're going to bring your right leg up and bend it so the sole of your foot can go against the inside of your thigh. So it can go right up to your pubic bone if it can, or if not, it can just go right against the medial thigh, wherever you want to place it that feels comfortable. If you can only bring it up to your knee or middle of your lower leg, that's fine too. Wherever you can, and you can also rest the knee that's off to the side under a blanket if you need to. So you're just having that straight spine, erect and tall, and then you're starting with a concave back, and then you're looking forward towards your left foot, and then bending forward. So you can bring your arms up over your head and then just bend forward to reach for your toes. Just looking at your toes, at your foot, feeling that engagement all along the back of your leg, and then eventually you can come down, look at your knee, breathing into that, and then you can collapse as far as you can. So just breathing for 10 breaths. Letting your whole body relax into that position, and coming back up. And again, we're going to go on the other side. So release that leg, bring this left leg up, knee out, bring this sole of the foot towards your inner thigh, the right thigh, and bring that leg up as much as you can. And again, strong, steady spine, lifting up to the ceiling, and then bringing your arms up over your head, and then bending forward to reach your toes, the sides of your foot, wherever you can reach down there. And we'll breathe here for 10 breaths. Letting your head go all the way to your knee if possible. If not, just holding where you are and breathing. Good, and then coming back up from that. So then we're going to go into what's called Paschimotto, and that is basically seated forward bend. So again, you're just seated straight up here, tall spine, looking ahead. You can bring your arms over your head. your legs are straight out in front of you. And then you're just going to bring your hands down over your head and bending forward. So you're really letting your feet be straight out and engaged all the way forward, leaning, and then just breathing into this for 10 breaths. Let your head go down as much as you can towards your knees. Not collapsing, but just really engaged, feeling that stretch under your hamstrings and letting your whole body bend forward. Just breathing into that. This helps to soothe sore breasts, helps to tighten the hamstrings and lengthen them, and supports a peaceful mind. It also helps with constipation in your reproductive system as well. You can also do modifications with a strap if you can't reach as far, or putting a chair right here and leaning against a chair. So now we're going to end by doing a chanting. If you don't want to chant, you can just listen to the song. I'm going to put on this mantra called Tara's mantra, and Krishna Das has done this song. It's Om Tara Tutara Ture Swaha. In Tibetan Buddhism, this chant connects to compassion and action, to the divine feminine, the mother of all Buddhas. She is a protector who comes to us and to relieve us, comes to our aid and to relieve us of physical, emotional, and spiritual suffering, and is associated with longevity, enlightened activity, and abundance. The Dalai Lama, when asked for spiritual advice on the pandemic, suggested that chanting this mantra could be helpful. So I'll just put this on for you. You can just hum along or just sit in silence. go. I just wanted to have you listen to that a little bit. You can go online on YouTube and just find it, Krishna Das. It's a beautiful chant. So that's all I have for you today. Wishing you a beautiful day. It's gorgeous out there. Go and enjoy it. Blessings to you all.